Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the game Revelation Online. I did a video just the other day of first impressions of the game, and that was before I had even looked at their website. Well, I have taken the time to look at their website, and I have bought one of their founder packs. And I'm actually quite happy with what I've actually been viewing and looking at the last few days. And I'm going to go over one of the videos that I want to watch here with you, and I want to explain my thoughts about the game because it really sums up a lot of what the nuts and bolts of this game is. I did want to tell you that if you want to get into beta for this game, you can get in without buying a founder's pack. Just sign up for beta. They will send you an invitation to get in, and they'll send you a link to download their game or their my.com interface. That's what we're looking at right now. This is the interface, just like similar games like Tryon has, even Warcraft have a gaming interface now where you can get multiple games from the vendor and you can play, like Steam does this. So this is the interface, and then once you download the game, you just can hit this play button. And this is what you'll get now where the server is closed. So when they do open them back up, you obviously will get an email if you've been accepted to beta that will say, "Oh, we're opening up the servers these days. Please test them out." And that's par for the course when it comes to beta testing these types of things. So really, I wanted to go down to this interface allows you to get to the videos, which is nice. It's the world video. World trailer right there. So let's just take a look at this together, and I want to just talk about a little bit of my thoughts after looking at this.
The land before you is our home. It is a vast and sovereign empire. Even with wings, the journey across is long. From the northern island, where the barrier between our world and that of the spirit's realm is but a thin veil, to the southern wastes, where the inhabitants are masters in the command of fire. A land where mechanical devices are invented and cunning contraptions designed. Our land is home to many types of humans and numerous other species. You will meet them all on your journeys here. 10 provinces and 3 great cities lie within the bounds of our great empire. To the west, Osgith guards a treacherous border. Its brave inhabitants are the empire's shield against the fierce nomadic wolf people who prey on the unwary with impunity. To the east, Sulan graces our largest harbor. Merchants and sailors move goods to and fro. One can even see the beautiful merfolk who come to visit. In the heartland lies the imperial capital, home to statesmen, sages, and craftsmen. But you will also find merrymakers and glory seekers who are scattered throughout our empire. Within each great city stands a magnificent castle. Guild banners are abundant in the cities, praising the heroes forged in the battles for their control. There are other strongholds to conquer as well. 7 are on land. 1 will be found in the sky, and 1 hides in the deep. But one must always be vigilant. Our home is yours to explore and enjoy, but also yours to defend. There are blighted deserts and realms of eternal shadow. Perils abound in 9 grand dungeons. Their mighty denizens forgive no mistakes. They yield only to the mightiest of heroes. Be warned, your resolve will be tested. In the darkest corners of the Empire lurk 6 legendary beasts. You will need an army to defeat them, if they can be defeated. Empire is not always safe. But it will always be our home. We would have no other.
Okay, so I have watched that video before, and obviously I just watched it now with you. Now, there's a few elements to this game that I really am excited for. And I'm going to first talk about the three dimensions where you've got air, you've got land, and you've got water. And it's clear that the game's utilizing all three of them. Where other games, the only, like, for example, when I say water, I mean underwater combat. I don't mean just being on the water. Like Black Desert, it's just either you're on the water or you're on land. There's no flying mechanisms. There's no underwater battles. So that game doesn't, have that in it. This game looks like it will have those because obviously if they got strongholds under water that you can conquer, you obviously got underwater combat. So they're taking advantage of that. And the fact is, you saw a multitude of people flying around with wings, and that's really cool. I like the art around those wings that some character class, or it might be an add-on that you put on any character that allow you to fly around. I don't know, but it does look really amazing. And it looks like there's got to be mounts because I saw in the clip, people on horses. So there's going to be mounts in the game, which is pretty neat. And you're thinking to yourselves, well, why is that neat? Well, not every game has mounts. Not every game has the ability to fly around. Like Arcade allowed you to fly around. I mean, that game was wonderful for that. You got your glider, you flew around. If you wanted to go underwater and fight something, you could do that. Arcade is great about that. So this game, is similar to that. The other parts of the game that they start mentioning is, the strongholds, the cities, the intrigue. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of world development kind of storyline that they've put into this game, and that I'm excited about. There's a lot of games that I've played that the storyline is so cookie cutter. It's just to get you to top rank so that you can go PvP. I'm looking for a game that kind of gets you involved. That you've got to you feel like you're a hero within the environment. And I think I'm excited that this game might actually do that. Guild Wars 2 kind of did that a little bit too. You kind of felt, but that game was somewhat easy. So this game doesn't look that easy, and you got those world bosses. They obviously mentioned that you have an army to defeat them. I mean, this game seems like it's got everything going for it, and I'm just crossing my fingers that their business model ends up being, what it is now. Because right now I can accept the fact that there is a patron dues that you can buy to get, 3 different types of buffs. And those don't seem to offset the people that don't have that buff all that much. But again, I don't know. I haven't played the game. I haven't played the game with the buff or without the buff, but it seems kind of similar to other games I've played. It's not really a subscription. It's like if you want a little advantage, you can get it. And like other games I've played, people have been able to sell those in the auction house or the marketplace, so other people that have extra money in the game can buy them. So they might actually add that. So if they did that, then it really doesn't seem to be, it wouldn't be an issue with me. But I'm going to give this game the 3 months that I paid for. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. If it's a lot, it seems a lot like World of Warcraft, but a fresh take on it. So I mean, I'm going to continue doing videos as I see things that intrigue me. Please post any comments in my YouTube channel if you want me to delve into a certain topic, or if you want me to discuss another game that you see up and coming. Right now I am still playing Black Desert Online, playing the World of Warships, and I'm just looking for other things that might be interesting to look at and compare to other games. Because the thing with games is, they're designed for a certain player base, and people who either stay with that game or they move on to another game that's more designed for their play style. So there's always games coming out, and I always enjoy trying every game that people mention to me, just to see, what if this is the game that makes me love video games again. I'm just looking for that game. I mean, I do enjoy playing video games, but not as much as I played back in the early days of WoW. When I played vanilla WoW, I felt I felt great about gaming. I felt great about the people I worked with at night to get things done, and it felt achieving. So like I'm home from work, I come to my computer, and I got to work with friends to achieve a goal, and it was always amazing. And that's been lost over the years. For other games I've tried, I haven't seen it as an expert. Even in the Knights of the Old Republic, that even was somewhat trying to design that again, but they failed. So I'm hoping great things about this game. I'm hoping that they do get content so that people have to work together, that people have to, pay attention, and so that it's not too easy, but it's not epic hard either. So again, thanks for watching. This has been the Tarkis Zone.